Charlotte, you're making the nation's favourite cake, which is carrot cake.
Officially the nation's favourite cake.
Officially.
Yes, you've been voting and you've voted for carrot cake. So, very simple mix. In the bowl here, we've got some light muscovado sugar. And to that, I'm adding 4 eggs.
Right.
There we go, trying not to make a mess. Some sunflower oil. And that's going to keep the cake really lovely and moist. It also keeps it fresher for longer.
Oh, that's a good tip.
Good tip.
Yeah.
Self-raising flour, that's going to give us our lift. There we go.
Lovely.
And some spice, as I said.
Yeah, I like that, actually.
It's a lovely spicy cake. So we've got mixed spice, little extra cinnamon and a pinch of salt. That's all going in.
Okay.
Really easy, just everything goes straight in the bowl. Some zested orange.
Right.
There we go. It's like Christmas, doesn't it?
Do you know what? It does remind me of Christmas carrot cake. It really does sometimes. I think it's great.
It's a nice alternative to fruit cake if you're not fond.
Yep.
Then in this bowl I've got some chopped pecan nuts for a little bit of crunch and some dried cranberries.
Okay. You can get them in wee packets in the supermarket, can't you? It's easy peasy. They're actually already done for you.
You don't need to buy a huge bag, just buy what you need.
Yeah.
And then finally, very important,
Of course.
some grated carrot. Wouldn't be a carrot cake without it.
Indeed.
There we go.
Look at all that goodness, all that healthiness.
Really healthy. It's at least 1 or 2 possibly of your 5 a day. So if you believe that, you believe anything.
Indeed, yes.
So we're going to give it a little mix together.
This is very fancy. I'm loving this.
Well, I thought we should have a lovely pink one today. What do you think?
Oh, yeah, that's really good.
So I'd give that a little bit longer. You can do it with a hand whisk as well.
For sure.
So you don't need a posh freestanding mixer, or just with a really strong arm.
Yep.
If you're very strong in the kitchen. Yep. Once that's all come together, we pour it, because it's quite a liquid batter, and I wanted to show you this. It's quite a liquid batter. Pour it into 2 lined cake tins.
Right.
And they bake in a preheated oven for about 25 to 35 minutes.
Right.
All the instructions are on the website.
Excellent.
So while that's baking and cooling, very important that it cools, we can get on with our decorations.
Right.
So this is the fun bit.
I know, they're so cute.
I know,
What
they're
you've done here,
gorgeous.
they're lovely.
What we've got is some pre-coloured sugar paste,
Right.
again, available in supermarkets. And we're going to start off with some orange for our carrot. And I'm using about a marble-sized piece.
Okay.
And just rolling it in my hand. And if you roll very gently on one side, you make a little cone. There we go. Can we see that?
Yeah.
Fantastic. So that's our carrot. If you pop a little cut just at the top and set him aside, we'll make him a little stalk. Okay. It's good fun, isn't it? Yeah. So it's a little pinch of green, just a tiny little bit of green paste. Again, we're going to make a cone.
Right.
So exactly the same as before, in the palm of your hand. Press down on one side. But this time, we're just going to flatten it out with a little press.
Yep.
And then make 2 little cuts at the top.
Right.
This is making our little stalk.
Ah, that's brilliant. That's really cute.
It's sweet, isn't it? Then we just poke it
into the
top of the carrot, and that is
Ta-da!
a very quick little carrot.
I think that's brilliant.
You pop some little ridges on it to make it more realistic, and those you can make up to a week in advance if you like. So just leave them in a cardboard box, never a Tupperware, because they sweat.
Oh, we don't want sweaty carrots.
No one wants a sweaty carrot.
It's not a good thing.
And then we can get on with decorating.
Sure.
So again, completely cooled cakes here. If they're hot, then you'll make one awful mess.
Yeah.
And in this piping bag here, disposable. Life's too short to wash up a piping bag, Lorraine.
You betcha.
Throw them away afterwards. And you don't even need a piping nozzle. You just snip the end off and pipe down some little blobs around the edge of your cake.
Ooh.
So the recipe, again, for this cream cheese frosting is on the website.
Right.
But it's an equal mix of unsalted butter, full-fat cream cheese and icing sugar.
Right.
But because there's so much fruit in the cake, I think we can allow ourselves...
You're allowed. It's nearly the weekend. It's Friday. It's fine. It's
such a fun weekend trick,
really
isn't
good.
it? So to finish this off, there we
Ta-da!
go. Because you're not going to see this middle bit.
Right.
So we can just cheat the
That's
middle a
brilliant.
little.
So then you put the top of that on there and do the same? The same on the top?
Well, if you flip your cake over like that, you get a lovely
That's
flat
really good.
top. And we'll finish it off with a little bit more cream cheese on the top. And I'm going to spread it out with a palette knife.
Fantastic. Well, listen, we'll let you get that all finished, and I'm looking forward to an extremely large slice of that and a cup of tea later on.